It's the topic of my career, 42 years in health service, and winning the Biomedical Scientist of the Year award really tops off my career as a place to get to and take that forward. To be the overall winner has just blown me away. I never expected it. And the winner in this will be Harvey's Gang, because this will mean so much to be able to take Harvey's Gang into the future and expand it to all trusts, and then internationally into all healthcare for all children. It's just amazing. This is, I'm over the moon with it. Harvey's Gang started with Harvey Buster Baldwin having a laboratory tour, being inquisitive about what happens to all his blood samples, and having so many samples taken on so many occasions. What happens to this? Why is that going? Why do this? Why do that? Where's this going? What's that about? And he was just so inquisitive, and he met me, and we gave him a tour of the laboratory. He asked questions and fought a valiant battle against acute myeloid leukemia. And unfortunately, after an 18-month battle, he lost it. And at his farewell, we said, what can we learn from this? What went well, what didn't go so well? And as scientists, we learn from experiences. His mum and the consultant paediatrician said, we've got no idea what we did in his young life to change it in healthcare. And they said we've got another 7 children within the trust that we could do with a tour. And we agreed that we'd give more tours, providing we can get better at our jobs. And we looked at what we did with Harvey. His lab coat came down to his ankles. We had a cardboard ID badge, and we had a coat full of odd pens, a goodie bag which was full of occasional penguins and notebooks. So we thought, well, actually, we need tailor-made coats. We need trust identification badge made in plastic with the magnetic strips. We need a lanyard for that to go on, and we need a goodie bag that is tailor-made with certain things that can go in there all the time, and that's what we came up with, and we standardised the process for small children. And we then took that forward to say, actually, this works well for us. What about our sister hospital over at Chichester? We launched it there. That went really well. And we thought, actually, we're on a good thing here. Why don't we look at trying to export it elsewhere? And all of the paperwork, like risk assessments, how to do this, the forms that can be used to take children through, is all there in editable format, that the new users could take that documentation, take our trust logos out, take my name out of it, put theirs in, put a new date and sign on, and all the paperwork's done. And they just take it from there. And I'm at the end of the phone or email to help them along to progress that. And we've gone from Worthing, and we're now in 37 NHS trusts around the country, which is terrific in 3 years. Somebody put me forward, which I was very honoured to be put forward to it. Attended the shortlisting panel, met some amazing people in the panel, and they listened to my story and got very emotional, or I did, and they did, and they stood up afterwards and gave me a round of applause, and I thought, well, that must have gone quite well, but I didn't expect this, because there's so many good people out there in the NHS doing so many good things. So to be shortlisted, I was honoured, absolutely blown away to win it, and thought then I can have a glass of wine, so I did. And then they said there's an overall winner for the competition for today, and that was me and Harvey's Gang, and that has just blown me away. Absolutely blown me away, because when you listen to some of the winners here today, they're doing amazing things, and to top them, I don't think words can actually say how good that feels. I think I'll take cake in, because we all like cake. I'll take it in and celebrate with all the staff for a fantastic job, and then we can put this on our Twitter and blog site and our website to say this is what we can get to. And the winners are the kids. People will listen more to what we've done and actually go, why don't we do that? Why don't we take that forward? Let's go that extra mile and do this for our patients. And the winners will be the patients. But lab staff, biomedical scientists win because of this as well, because it grounds us. Over the years, we've done so much hard work on patient samples, we just deal with numbers. We've forgotten where the patient is in all of this. And now the patient comes into the laboratory, and they're at the heart of the laboratory, and we can actually see patients in laboratories. It might be represented by their sample, but that is down to a patient. And that grounds us of what we're doing. You see a young child coming around, and no disrespect to them, they're going through chemotherapy, radiotherapy, they may have lost some hair, and they're coming around and they've got a huge smile on their face. Wow, that says volumes for me. How dare I complain about the gas bill? I've got no idea what stress of life is all about. But this youngster grounds me and actually says, Malcolm, shut up and just get on with it. Do a bit more, stay a bit longer, put a bit more effort in, and that's what we do. And it really grounds our biomedical scientists and say, actually, they're phenomenal people. We can do more for these kids, more for our patients, and that's what we do.
Well, Malcolm.